On the night of October 17th, 2017, Hawaii's Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System 1 telescope saw something very strange in the sky. It was neither a star, nor a planet, nor an ordinary meteorite. It was one-eye Oumuamua. For the first time, an interstellar object was seen in our solar system. Its strange cigar-like shape and its rapid exit from our solar system without any tail. Scientists couldn't quite digest this fact. Its speed surprised them the most. Was it an asteroid, a comet, or something else? This mysterious interstellar visitor challenged the boundaries of our solar system and led us toward the unknown mysteries of the universe. Today, we will talk about such interstellar objects that came into our world but originated from the distant worlds of some other star in this universe. Interstellar objects are those celestial bodies that are not bound by the gravity of our sun. They wander through space for millions and billions of years after leaving another star system. Their journey brings them to the edge of our solar system. If their velocity decreases and they get pulled by the sun's immense gravity, they start moving towards it. They also enter our solar system. The first is one-eye Oumuamua, which we also simply call Oumuamua. The second is two-eye Borisov, and the third is the recently discovered three-eye Atlas. Apart from these, there are also some unofficial candidates like CNUS January 8, 2014 and CNUS March 9, 2017, about which we think that maybe they came from interstellar space, but we are currently unable to confirm this. All these objects that have come into our solar system make us think in one way or another. These are mysterious too because they also carry the secrets of the other systems from where they have come. In 2017, the Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System 1 telescope saw something that had never been seen before. But by the time we noticed it, it had already gone far away from us. But before leaving, this object shook our entire scientific community. Its trajectory and speed made it clear that this object is definitely not from our solar system. It must be an interstellar object that came from somewhere else. And that's why it was given this name. Oumuamua in the Hawaiian language means the first messenger that has come from afar. Its long cigar-like shape surprised everyone because we Earthlings were seeing something like this for the first time. Without any coma or tail, we couldn't add it to the category of comets because normal comets found in our solar system release gas and dust when they come near the sun. But Oumuamua didn't do anything like that. But after this, scientists were even more surprised when they found out that its speed kept increasing continuously. How is this possible? How can something accelerate while moving away from the sun? Even though we couldn't see anything that was propelling it, we still haven't found an exact answer to this. Some scientists even said that it could be an alien probe. However, this theory did not get much support. But its unusual nature made it even more mysterious. It moved so fast that we were only able to track it for 80 days. And then it disappeared from our sight, leaving its mysteries unsolved, as if it had never come at all. In 2019, an amateur astronomer, Gennady Borisov, was observing the sky through his telescope as usual. But this time, he saw something unusual, something that shouldn't have been there. Objects in our solar system don't move as fast as this one was moving, and it entered our solar system in a very unusual way. The second interstellar visitor, 2I Borisov, was discovered. It was like a typical comet, showing a coma and a tail when it came near the sun. Its eccentricity was 3.6, which proved that it was not a part of our solar system. Borisov's color and structure were quite similar to the comets from our Oort cloud, which amazed the scientists. This made us wonder if comets from other solar systems are just like our comets. Are they? Planets there are also formed from the same material. Borisov showed us that maybe our solar system isn't as unique as we think it is. There are countless planets in this universe where the conditions could be just like here. But the sad thing is that we couldn't find out where this comet actually came from or which star sent it to us. Until now, we had only confirmed 2 interstellar objects, but this number has now changed. 1 July. In the year 2025, the Atlas telescope in Chile spotted a new interstellar object, and this time the object found is so mysterious that it gave everyone goosebumps. At first it was named A11PL3Z and later 3I Atlas, but its full name is C2025N1 Atlas. This is the fastest and possibly the largest interstellar object discovered so far. Its intensity has astonished scientists, which is about 6.14. That means it's going straight out of our solar system. When it was observed, its velocity was 61 kilometers per second and it was moving away from the sun at a speed of 245,000 kilometers per hour. It will pass close to Mars in October 2025 and in December it will be at a distance of 270 million kilometers from Earth. Comet-like activity has been observed in 3I Atlas, like a marginal comet, and a small-tailed 3 arc-seconds long. But some scientists are still raising questions. That this is not completely a comet, it is probably somewhere between Borisov and Oumuamua. It is estimated that its size could be anywhere from 800 meters to 24 kilometers, which means it is many times larger than Oumuamua. According to scientists' calculations, this object has come from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, probably from the stellar disk of the Milky Way, where stars are scattered like a flat disk. Have read. Its inclination is about 175 degrees, which makes it even more mysterious. But why is this object so fast, and are there more such interstellar objects wandering outside our solar system? Can't we detect them sooner? These are some of the questions that have arisen with the discovery of this new interstellar object. Apart from these, there are also some small objects that are believed to have an interstellar origin, but they have not been confirmed yet. CNUS 2014-01-08, a 460 kilogram meteoroid burned up in Earth's atmosphere in 2014. Its velocity was about 60 kilometers per second, which was much higher than the sun's escape velocity. Scientists believe that this meteor must have come from interstellar space. CNUS 2017-03-096, another 3-ton meteoroid suspected to be an interstellar object. Its high material strength and hyperbolic trajectory caught the attention of scientists, but the lack of data and measurement errors have kept them unofficial so far. But questions still arise. Were they really interstellar, and have they always been coming into our solar system? It's just that we were never able to see them before. The biggest mystery of interstellar objects is their uncertain nature, their hyperbolic orbits, and extreme eccentricity. For example, 3I Atlas 614, which breaks the normal rules of our solar system. Oumuamua's unexplained acceleration and 3I Atlas's record-breaking velocity amaze us. After all, what is their structure? What makes them so mysterious? Are they icy comets or rocky asteroids? This is something we've never seen before. Their origin is in other star systems, but we don't know which ones. Some scientists even considered Oumuamua to be alien technology or an alien spaceship. Although this seems impossible, such speculations make their mysteries even deeper. These objects remind us of the infinite possibilities of this endless universe. Interstellar objects give us a glimpse of star systems that exist far away in this universe. They tell us about their structure and their behavior. How are other solar systems formed, and are there comets and asteroids just like ours? The similarity of 2I Borisov definitely raised this question. On the other hand, 3I Atlas, which is coming from the thick disk of the Milky Way. This can tell us about the ancient chemical structures of the galaxy. These objects can help us understand the dynamics of art, clouds, and interstellar space. Telescopes like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory will help us discover more such objects, which will further increase our understanding of our galaxy. perhaps there are other mysteries hidden in them that could give us clues about extraterrestrial processes, which could completely change our science and our understanding. But for that, it's extremely important to study these objects, and to understand these mysterious objects, we'll need powerful telescopes like Asteroid Terrestrial Impact, Last Alert System, Panoramic Survey, Telescope, and Rapid Response System, and the recently started Vera C. Rubin Observatory. Apart from this, space telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope can also be used to study them, which with its spectroscopic ability can tell us about their structure, such as dust and gas. By studying their trajectory, we can pinpoint their origin. But there are still challenges. These objects leave our solar system so quickly that we don't have much time to study them, and as they move farther away, their brightness keeps decreasing. Like 3, I-Atlas will only be visible to us until September 2025, but then the sun's brightness will hide it behind itself. But we are working on some missions so that such objects can be studied up close. An European Space Agency's Comet Interceptor mission can study such comets up close in the future. So our science is progressing, but perhaps the mysteries of this universe are just that complex. Anyway, 3I Atlas, Oumuamua and Borisov remind us that our solar system is just a small part of this universe. These interstellar objects have been wandering between the stars for millions of years. They have come to tell us stories from another world. Studying them not only takes us deep into the galaxies, but also raises the question, are we alone? Are these really alien spaceships searching for other civilizations? There are many questions in this human skull, but our limited scope makes us feel very small in front of this universe. Are we alone in this vast universe? This question has been keeping us awake for centuries. Is there a civilization among the twinkling stars in the night sky looking towards us? Or maybe they have already sent us messages. No, not in words, but in those mysterious objects that are quietly entering our solar system. In 2017, when an object named Oumuamua, shaped like a cigar, passed through our solar system, scientists were astonished. Its speed, its shape, and most strangely, its non-gravitational acceleration. This was an action that puzzled everyone. That's because the object was moving away from our sun. But even though it was in the sun's gravity, its speed kept increasing as if something was propelling it. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb made a claim that stuck in everyone's mind. He said that Oumuamua could be an alien probe, a machine sent by some distant civilization. This question shook the world. In 2019, 2I Borisov arrived, a comet that looked just like the other comets in our solar system, but it came from interstellar space. These two guests from outside had raised the question, are they just cosmic rocks, or is the truth something else? Now in the year 2025, not just one, but a mystery is coming toward us. A stranger that is approaching us so fast that it's even challenging the gravitational pull of our sun. This is the third interstellar visitor, which scientists have named 3I Atlas. Is it just a comet, an asteroid, or is it the very thing we've been waiting for centuries for? Abi says that the James Webb Space Telescope can observe this object in great detail. If it shows non-gravitational acceleration, then maybe it's not a natural object. Maybe it's a message from a civilization that lives beyond the stars. Maybe they want to tell us something. In Rio Hatardo, Chile, the Atlas telescope focused on a corner of the night sky. On July 1st, 2025, something very strange was seen. A mysterious object was moving so fast that scientists were left speechless. This was no ordinary asteroid. Its speed was nearly 100,000 miles per hour, and its hyperbolic trajectory made it clear that it was not a part of our solar system. perhaps from some unknown and dark depths of this universe. National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies and the International Astronomical Union's Minor Planet Center have confirmed this. And now it's completely clear that this is the third interstellar visitor which has now been named 3I Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. But the beginning of this story was somewhere else. An amateur astronomer, Sam Dean, was analyzing old data from Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, but then his eyes got stuck behind that mountain of data. He comes across something sensational. His eyes are left wide open. This mysterious thing had already appeared in the images from June 14 to June 29, 2025, but no one had noticed it. But after this discovery, those images have helped scientists understand its path better. So what happened next? The world? Telescopes from Hawaii, South Africa, and Canada, France, Hawaii all were turned towards it. More than 100 observations made one thing clear. This object is not bound by our sun's gravitational pull. With an eccentricity of 6.3, this object is now on the most extreme interstellar path ever observed. But what is this? A comet that would have clouds of dust and ice, an asteroid that would just be a piece of rock, or something that is beyond our understanding. The scientists' anxiety is increasing. If this object shows non-gravitational acceleration, like Oumuamua did, then the questions will become even deeper. Is this just a cosmic rock, or is it a probe sent by some alien civilization? Astronomers around the world are now keeping an eye on this stranger. There isn't much time, and this visitor will soon leave our solar system. Will we be able to uncover its mystery in time? It is moving swiftly across our sky like a shadow. As if some unknown traveler just wants to pass by our world, barely touching it, 3I Atlas, this interstellar visitor, is traveling on a strange path through our solar system. According to the scientists' calculations, this object has come from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, probably from the stellar disk of the Milky Way, where stars are scattered in a flat disk. Its inclination is about 175 degrees, which makes it even more mysterious. This is not a part of our solar system, and no, we will never see it again. But where is it going, and how long will it remain a guest in our solar system? These are some of the questions that are compelling scientists to study it. Its path also tells us a fascinating story. On October 10th, 2025, 3I Atlas will pass close to Mars. At a distance of only 0.2 astronomical units, then on October 29, it will reach perihelion. At a distance of only 1.35 astronomical units from the Sun, but still inside Mars's orbit. But at that time, the Earth will be on the other side of the Sun. On December 17th, 2025, this mysterious object will come closest to Earth at a safe distance. At a distance of 1.35 to 2.4 astronomical units, there will be no danger to us from this, but we will definitely get a chance to catch a glimpse of it. After this march, sir. In 2020, it will cross Jupiter's orbit, and by mid-2020, it will bid farewell to our solar system forever. This doubt is against time. Scientists have only a few months to understand this guest. Is this a fragment of some unknown star that left its world billions of years ago? Can its path tell us about its home, that is, some distant star system? Besides this, the orbit of this object around the Sun is completely opposite to that of the other planets. That means it's retrograde, which makes it even more unique. With every observation, this object is pulling us deeper into the mysteries of the universe. But time is also running very fast. Will we be able to uncover its story, or will it remain a mystery forever? So far, the 3I Atlas remains a puzzle that is keeping scientists awake at night. What is this? Is it a comet that might be traveling with clouds of ice and dust? Could it be an asteroid, just a solid piece of rock, or something completely beyond our imagination? Its visual magnitude is 18.8, so faint that it's difficult to see even with small telescopes, yet its brightness is surprising scientists. It definitely doesn't seem like a normal object. If it has low brightness like an asteroid, its size could be around 20 to 24 kilometers. That means it's much bigger than Oumuamua and Borisov. But if it has clouds of gas and dust like a comet, its radius might be only about 4 to 5 kilometers. This uncertainty is deepening the mystery. In July 2025, Canada, the France-Hawaii telescope and the Lowell Discovery telescope observed this object very closely. In some observations, a faint coma was even seen. It had a dust tail about 3 arcseconds long, which means a 25,000 kilometers long dust tail. But some astronomers say that this comet is not as active as it should be. Its activity is so weak that everyone doubts whether it is really a comet or something else. No such tail is seen in Oumuamua, but still, very strange changes were observed in its speed. However, Borisov was an ordinary comet whose tail was clearly visible. But 3I Atlas stands somewhere between the two. It doesn't look completely like a comet, nor completely like an asteroid. Scientists are now looking towards the James Webb Space Telescope. Its infrared vision can reveal the temperature of this object and possibly its shape as well. Will we also see any strange activity in this like what was observed in Oumuamua? Every new observation is making this visitor even more mysterious. Its red color, its dust, and its speed, all of these together are weaving a unique story. Our science is getting more and more entangled in the whirlpool of this mystery. But is this story about a world outside our solar system, or is it just a cosmic rock, which is just wandering in this universe following the laws of physics? 3I Atlas is not alone. Before this, 2 interstellar visitors have already entered our solar system, and both have left scientists puzzled with unanswered questions. In 2017, Oumuamua was seen for the first time. It was a mysterious cigar-shaped object which was neither a comet nor an asteroid. Its non-gravitational acceleration surprised everyone. It sped away very quickly while moving away from the sun. Without any sign of a tail or gas, gravity alone couldn't explain its motion. Some scientists said that a gas is coming out of it which is propelling it forward, but we can't see that gas. On the other hand, there were some people who were questioning its strange behavior. Oumuamua divided scientists into 2 camps, but its mystery remains unsolved to this day. Then, in 2019, 2I Borisov appeared. This was truly a comet that came from interstellar space, whose tail of dust and ice was clearly shining. Borisov was just like the comets of our solar system, but its home was somewhere else, in the orbit of some unknown star. It proved that interstellar objects could be much more common than we think. Now 3I Atlas is adding a new chapter to this story. Will it be an ordinary comet like Borisov, or a mystery like Oumuamua that will pull us into the depths of the universe? 3 interstellar visitors in 8 years. This is no coincidence. For centuries we have gazed at the night sky, but we have never caught such visitors before. Have these objects always been coming, but our eyes just couldn't catch them? Are these leading us towards some unknown truth? Time is running fast. Scientists have only a few months to understand this interstellar visitor. Our greatest strength in this race is our advanced technology. The James Webb Space Telescope, Vera C. Rubin Observatory, and even the Mars rovers all are ready to catch a glimpse of this stranger. At the time of Oumuamua, we were late. We couldn't see it in time. But will we be able to solve this mystery in time? Jade Velocity, which is stationed at the Lagrange point L2 between the Sun and the Earth. With its infrared vision, it can observe this object in depth. It can detect thermal emissions. With this, we can find out the temperature of 3I Atlas, its size, its speed, and maybe even its complete shape. Zedvasti's eyes are fixed on this stranger, but there's very little time left. It will remain observable until September 2025, but then the brightness of the sun will hide it. From December 2025 to mid-2026, we will get one more final chance. The Veracruz Observatory, which has recently started in Chile, with its 3.2 billion pixel camera, it scans the entire sky every few nights. In its first 10 hours, it discovered 2,104 asteroids, including 7 near-Earth asteroids. Its legacy survey of space and time could also detect interstellar objects in the coming years. We won't miss the chance to study it from Mars as well as from Earth. On 3 October 2025, when 3I Atlas passes close to Mars, National Aeronautics and Space Administration's rovers Curiosity and Perseverance might be able to take its picture. But this opportunity will only last for a very short time. Understand that if we even blink, it will be lost forever in the depths of the sky. 3I Atlas is leaving our solar system like this, as if a spy wants to quietly slip away, hiding his story. But now times have changed, and maybe studying it will change our understanding forever. Time is very short and the answers are hidden in the depths of the sky. Today, we stand on the threshold of a new era where the mysteries of the universe are slowly being revealed. The arrival of 3I Atlas in our solar system leads us to a profound truth. Our solar system is no longer alone. In 8 years, 3 interstellar visitors, Oumuamua, Borisov, and now 3I Atlas, they are telling us that the universe is alive, it is dynamic, and it is possible that in the coming time, maybe soon, we will see more such visitors arriving. But for now, the question in the human mind, are we alone in this universe, is still not getting an answer. Emerging from the pitch darkness of space, a mysterious object entered the boundary of the solar system. Such a mysterious object. It not only caught the attention of scientists, but it also forced them to choose a completely different approach to study such objects. Yes, we are talking about Oumuamua, a mysterious object that came from another world. Some saw it as an interstellar comet, while others presented it as an alien spy spacecraft. But what is the reality? Far from these claims, that's what we will find out in today's documentary. All of this began on October 14th, on the date of 2017, when an unknown cosmic object passed very close to Earth at a very high speed. This unknown one, no space agency or scientist in the world had ever detected this celestial body before today. We were completely clueless about it, but its passing so close to Earth was definitely a matter of concern for us. Actually, it's the job of a significant scientific organization like National Aeronautics and Space Administration to keep an eye on those large objects that exist within the solar system. Whether it's a planet, a moon, or even a large asteroid or comet. In such a situation, the detection of this unknown cosmic object alerted National Aeronautics and Space Administration's surveillance team and MAG. Within 5 days, this team of investigators scientists had uncovered the complete details of this mysterious object. Where did it come from? What is its further trajectory? Along with the scientific breakdown of this gigantic space rogue, the scientists also made several other assumptions related to it. And only then was an explanation prepared for it, which was later presented to the world. We will talk about that further. But meanwhile, a strange thing happened that only 5 days after the first detection, Yankee. About 120 hours later, this unknown object appeared on human radar again. Now we were able to detect it, and this time we saw it moving away from the sun. Its trajectory somewhat matched that of a comet, which break away from the outer edges of the solar system, come close to the sun, and then gathering their remaining residual components, return back towards the outer parts of the solar system. The same thing happens here as well. The speed of this object was so high that it seemed to disappear from sight in an instant and head towards interstellar space. Before today, scientists had studied many such comets that came into our solar system from the very edge of the solar system, or you could say almost from interstellar space. But they didn't confuse scientists as much as this mysterious object was doing. Its strange trajectory and, among all those, its most peculiar properties were puzzling the scientists. In such a situation, the scientists continued their investigation and reached some conclusions which we will now discuss. Actually, the incident that happened in 2017 remained a hot topic for several months. It also received considerable media coverage. Everyone tried to interpret and present it in their own way, but the reality was far more complex than these claims. The scientists researching this mysterious space rock gradually started to reveal the details. They were seeing this mysterious cosmic object for the first time again and again. The scientist was Robert Warwick. He saw it through the Panoramic Survey Telescope located in Hawaii. This unknown object was tumbling towards Earth from the direction of Vega at a speed of 57,000 miles per hour. By the time we focused our attention on it, it had already passed by us and moved to the other side. It's extremely fast and unusual speed makes it completely different from any ordinary asteroid or comet. While discussing its composition, this point was kept in mind. That Oumuamua is made up of 75% hydrogen, which confirms this point. From the origin of Oumuamua to the present day, Oumuamua was traveling in the voids of interstellar space, wandering here and there in space like a traveler without a destination. This object also became quite famous for its gaseous residual properties. An astrochemist from the University of California, Jennifer Busner, presented her theory on this subject in detail, which was also supported by Cornell postdoctoral astronomy researcher Daryl Sligman. According to this theory, this unknown object, which some researchers had now classified as an asteroid, it is actually a comet whose surface contains hydrogen that is providing driving forces. A senior professor working in the Department of Astronomy at Harvard commented on this by saying that some scientists claim that Oumuamua is a water ice comet, whereas they did not even see the necessary cometary tail to confirm this. So in such a case, saying that it is a comet would not be entirely correct. Apart from declaring Oumuamua as a comet, it has always been presented as an alien spacecraft as well. In this context, Professor Avi Loeb, who is a senior astrophysics faculty member at Harvard University, and also recently he collaborated with the United States Defense Headquarters Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office Unit to research the existence of alien spacecraft. He made many serious remarks about Oumuamua. In this series, his biggest comment was about Oumuamua. It was neither a comet nor an asteroid, but rather it was an alien aircraft. But among all the other explanations, Loeb's theory is more rational. Loeb passed near Earth in 2017. He confirmed this object as the first near-Earth past interstellar object before his argument. He used classified United States government data to do this, which was also recognized by most scientific organizations and the elite astronomy union in the world. Loeb started his research on Oumuamua in 2018. In this process, he searched through the catalog of National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies. During this time, he studied all the large objects detected so far by National Aeronautics and Space Administration and Center for Near-Earth Object Studies and tried to understand their trends and patterns. Avi Loeb, along with his students, soon discovered an object that passed close to Earth in 2014. They discovered a meteor, which he declared as the first detected meteor to have come from interstellar space. He also determined its velocity from the specified data, which was 60 kilometers per second. Now, a situation of confusion arose here. Because this meteor, Center for Near-Earth Object Studies 2014-01018 Oumuamua, was preventing it from becoming the first interstellar object to visit the solar system and Earth. Its own speed and trajectory were making it an even stronger contender than Oumuamua, but later on, this debate ended when it was refused to be considered as the first interstellar object inside the solar system. A reason was given for this decision. Actually, such irregularities in the data are often studied to understand the effects of objects passing close to the Earth. In such cases, this comparison was forcing researchers to study this data relatively. For this, the United States Army clearly disagrees, citing national security concerns to the United States Department of Defense. They did not want to reveal the capabilities of their satellite to the world. As a result, this research assignment was disbanded and the team of scholars working on this object was diverted to other projects. But the researchers kept demanding the data, and then finally, the United States Department of Defense accepted the scientists' request and, with National Aeronautics and Space Administration's cooperation, shared the demanded data on a public database. After that, research was conducted on it again. You have reached the point to share your thoughts. What is your opinion?